Currently, we have 13 shuttle buses that shuttle students back and forth from their residence halls to the campus, and they're open also to the community visitors and anybody visiting the university. They can ride the shuttle buses. So our purpose at this moment, we're just trying to transition to smart mobility or green mobility. We want to transition to buses that actually reduce the use of fossil fuel, which is diesel or gasoline, to switch to green mobility, which is actually vehicles that actually uses technology and also that reduces emissions, such as electric buses, and now that's the mode of fuel that we decided to use, using electric. So we are planning to purchase about 8 electric zero-emission buses for the next 3 years. To date, we've been funded about about $7 million from the Federal Transit Authority, which is administration for the Department of Transportation. To date, we've been really funded. We won competitive bids of about $6.4 million from the Department of Transportation. And this is grants are administered by the Federal Transit Authority, which actually is the agency that we report to. So in that, we are planning to purchase about 6 electric buses, which are zero emission and zero noise pollution. And these buses, actually, we will also build a bus facility or a storage facility where we will install charging stations to charge the batteries. And we also hope that we will utilize solar system to charge our vehicles. That also will help us to reduce further emissions, which if we're using the grid or something from Huntsville Utilities or from TVA, some of their sources, they actually still are producing some emission. So if we use solar, we're actually reducing that cost. And also this will help us to reduce the cost of maintenance. These electric buses, they have low maintenance, they don't have an engine, they have a smaller engine, they're cleaner to maintain. So we feel like, it's gonna be almost like a three-pronged advantage, where number one, you are saving fuel money and saving the environment, and also just creating a cleaner, smart environment on campus for our students so that we can enhance their learning and their living experience while they're on campus with something that's smart and something that's green and something that's sustainable. And we're just proud that right now we are the only first university in Alabama, if not in the South, to actually own electric buses. And we're hoping that the first 2 buses will be delivered the first 2 weeks of September. Then the rest will be delivered probably early spring next year, and the next 2 will be delivered summer next 2020. And then hopefully again we raise some more grants, we can get 2 more buses to bring it to 80, the total 8, that's the total number of buses that we're shooting for. So a combination of being a research university that does research, and also my interest in technology, in transportation, it just brought a combination so I can say, oh, okay, maybe if you go to green sustainable, I can team up with somebody engineering, somebody who's doing solar. They can kind of help us now to actually combine this into our transportation. And also we have an engineering department that design, that do designing and transportation. So I meet with those and we just discuss and we come up and say, okay, what is something that we can do given that we have all these capabilities so that we can enhance our transportation. So that's really how it came about, just the idea of always trying to see what is out there, how can we do better what we're doing. It's a proud time for Alabama A&M University in terms of green technology and also having electric buses. I think it's something that will do a great deal for our students on campus to just to be part of the new technology and to experience it, to be on the forefront. So we're kind of excited, and we hope that this project will take off and will become probably an example to other agencies or other institutions, almost like a business model, so they can come and see what we have done, how we are pioneers, how we have, you learn some things that you can learn and some things that the pitfalls that you experience, and then hopefully somebody will always do it better.